Good morning, all. This is Jack for Charging the Markets Crypto. And this is a pre-market webinar for the morning of Thursday, the 10th of April. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing, learn from it, transfer it to your own charts. I'm not here to issue trading signals. Right. Nice little rally on crypto from the lows yesterday, and I think we've been given an opportunity to see a multi-week rally in equities here, and I think we're going to see exactly the same on crypto as well. Looking at the daily chart, where we got back up to a test of the daily middle band yesterday. I'm leaning towards that breaking, and I think we've got a nice little setup for what could be a very strong reversal, but is at an early stage at the moment. Okay, we still haven't made the 69.70k target, and I'm still expecting to reach that, but that doesn't mean we can't break up from this flag. We could get up to this. First thing I'm expecting to do really is get up to this flag resistance, which is the next obvious setup, next obvious target within the flag. And if we can get through that, potentially we've got a double bottom here that on a sustained break up over 88.8k could take us up into the the 102, 103 area. So I'm more skeptical around that happening, but we'll see what happens when we get up into the 88,000 test. This is a decent setup to deliver that. Could we do that and still come down to the 69.70? Yes, although it would make it a little less likely. But I'm still really liking the overall, the 69.70k area. And I don't think the trouble on equities is done this year. I think there's probably more coming. Okay, on Solana. Solana, nice move up. Hasn't made it back to the declining resistance, but it has made it up to the declining resistance. Hasn't made it up through that into the daily middle band yet, but I'm still very much liking this overall falling wedge. We made it up to resistance yesterday. If we can break through that, then this potentially has quite a lot of upside as well. How much upside could that have? Well, potentially this 147.53 high here could be either an asymmetric double bottom, although ideally it would be an IHS neckline, but potentially if that formed an IHS right shoulder there and broke up, that could potentially get us back into the 200 area, and again we got the wedge is pretty nice. Let's have a quick look at that resistance trend line from the high. Hang on a second. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Needs to break over that. But once it can break over that, and I think it probably will, then that's the setup for a pretty decent rally. So we'll see how that develops. On Ethereum, we've again got pretty nice decline patterns here. This may be a bullish underthrow. The obvious next target would be within the pattern, would be this trend line here, currently at about the 24.50 area. In the shorter term, this is a very nice looking little double bottom, and looking at it on the 15-minute, that's broken up over 16.18 with a target in the, at minimum, 18.25 area, where we've got some more resistance. But again, this could deliver more than that. So I'm watching crypto with great interest here. I think we've potentially got a 2 or 3 month window to see if we can deliver a decent rally, possibly start getting back to the highs in Bitcoin, but I'm more skeptical about that. We will see how this develops. But I'm really liking a rally here. And this is a perfect window to do that. And let's see how it develops. Okay, great. Having a quick look at questions. Hang on 1 second. All right, we've got a whole load of tests on the comments from you, mate, so I can see them all. And I see the private ones and I see the ordinary ones as well. Okay, so no questions, but I'm really liking this. Bitcoin needs to get over the daily middle band. Once it can do that, then I think we are clear for a sizable rally here. We've got a potential level bottom here on Bitcoin. That's not necessarily going to play out, but it might. And if it does, that can get us back over 100 and potentially within range of reaching this 1093 K target. But I am thinking that we would be more likely to come back up here, do a lower low, and then do a lower low again, and that would be a larger flag, and that would be something which I think would be the obvious thing for develop there. We shall see whether that does. All right, my pleasure as always, guys, and I will catch you tomorrow morning.